You know what we do? We act well, but we think poor. You know how people get kids, you know how young girls get pregnant? By acting, not thinking. Young and old. You know how young men get shot, put in jail? By acting, not thinking. You know how people become homeless? By acting, not thinking. You know how people fail school, drop out? By acting, not thinking. You know why people get locked up and the police snatch them up? Not because you're black, because you're acting, not thinking. When you jumped in that car and you started to do 75 or 80 on the highway, burn out, didn't have no seatbelt on, you were acting, not thinking. Am I right? Let's just keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Because most of us, a lot of the stuff that happens in our lives is stuff we ain't thinking. I wasn't thinking about it. Right. I wasn't thinking about it. You were just acting on it. I had a feeling. I acted on it. Something came in and just got in my center. You acted on it. I am. I am. Because I know what a shunder is. But y'all don't know what that is. You know a compulsion. You go into the store and you want something because you just want it. You don't know why you want it. You're even thinking about why you want it. Problem is, the parent got to think for you, and then I buy you stuff that you ain't even thinking about. Then I got to buy it, and I got to do what? Help you keep up with it. Then I got to help you keep up with it. Then what else I got to do? Come on, keep shouting out. Don't get quiet on me. I apologized already. I apologized already. Now where y'all at with y'all sleep? Because we in a good moment. We eating, we take the snack breaks, we all chilling. Now that's cool, but y'all gonna chill, y'all gonna come back and get back in the environment. You gonna come back in the environment. Y'all not gonna drag break and walk off because this ain't a chill, dispersed thing. Alright? I'll keep it like this a good, classroom setting, but much like now, you go into a, business meeting, they let you go out and get a coffee, your company will expect you to come back and sit your down, sit down, and know why you came here, and act like you here to do why you here. Right. I know, y'all don't think life is real, you. Y'all don't have a clue that life is real because you don't have to do really too much, to maintain the life you live in. All of our children are darn near proud about the house they got, how much money they got, where they live, what they can have, but they not doing nothing to pay for all of that. Say it again. They're not doing nothing to pay for all of that. And all of them stuff, I ain't seen a good grade get $1 in my house yet. Good grade for papers that my children are hung on the wall. And the smartest one in my house got more papers on the wall. And I wish I had the amount of money for all of the trophies we got. And certificates. And she's the smartest one out of all of them. And we ain't made no money yet. I ain't complaining. But I don't want my children to think, you going to school is your job. Enjoy it, learn, have some appreciation, right? Operate with a level of understanding and some humility. He's going to school is for who? Me. Me going to school is for who, kids? And I know some of y'all will say today, you don't want to go, do you? Now, if you don't go to school, what you going to do? You go where? You going to go to court. No. What did I say? Our children are smart. I already told you. Our children are being raised by social media. So our children already know they can sue their parents. And make their parents take care of them until they get to a certain age. as adults, somebody raised them. And they were raised in a way. Now, let's get back to what's feeding. Because whatever's feeding you is helping you grow. All right? Whatever's feeding you is helping you grow. Y'all believe that, right? You know what I learned? I learned a long time ago. My mama took me to church, right? Half of my life when I was young, we was babies ago, right? I hate the day that the kids think that I ain't suffering anything. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know, Marcus, me and your mama and your uncle was paid to go to church. We went to church together. So grandmama and my mama made us all go to church. We went to church together. Right? We were there. So like y'all are now, like what we did. So we was the way we was raised is what we want to go. Don't worry about it. Right? But we ain't want to go. So we all of us got to a certain age when we were able to start making some decisions. Am I right about that? It's hard to talk about the kids. The kids think you don't know that. They think somehow these kids think that you know that they came from space and popped up on this earth and they're living a life that don't none of us understand. Like this is new. Right? They are the sad part about it, they're actually trying to do something that we don't know. Y'all better act like y'all know how to walk around these streets. I'm looking at kids trying to be Martians. They're trying to be Martians. Not realizing that we had Martians, man. We figured Martians out when we was young. Y'all know we wore some of the crazy. Y'all can't get crazier than us. We wore clothes backwards. Talk about it. Crazy and weird. It was nothing for us. A shirt and jacket backwards again, and then walk down the street normal. It was a thing. I'm not about to look at kids and what y'all are doing and think what y'all are doing is crazy. We want sneakers with no strings. That's right. We can big fat strings and there's no strings. And the tongue stepping out. I'm not looking at nothing that you doing, you know what I'm saying, overly shocked. Overly shocked? No. I'm far from it. There's nothing new under the sun. But the problem is, these generations start to think because they learned it or figured it out, it's just new to you. And I don't want to take away what you just discovered. Right? I want you to discover it. Because that's a part of your identity. Because the same things that fed you, fed me too. Y'all with me? If it fed us, guess what? It's going to be fed. And if they came from any of us, we know what kind of crazy is in them. Hey, right? I was your age being raised with your mom. I knew your mama longer than you do. Exactly. That's right. I'm talking about when she was you. I knew her. Right. And then I knew your grandma longer than you knew you had her. And the same woman that raised your mama and you raised me too. So first, we all think ears make us hear that and say, because I'm not original and unique, so then I'm nothing. I'm not one of a kind, so then I'm not special. That's a lie, right? That's a lie. That's one of the biggest ones that's working out here, y'all. And that's why we can't choose this generation behind us. If this generation comes behind us that's out there dying in the street, and none of us trying to go out there and snatch out the street, we reaching out the hand and they running from the hand. We live in a day right now where the saying is real. Really, don't bite the hand that feeds you. This is a real day we live. You got any people hands in this? Who? Block, bite, my son hand, and my son. One has the one we see in the house. We want him to have all the best stuff. And block still bite his hand. Why is that? Why is something that you take care of still would want to bite you? Come on. Why? You heard what I just said, all right? Something you take care of. Why something you take care of still want to what? Bite you. Somebody say, because what our children don't realize that we know they are of the human species in nature. It's in our nature. Instinctive. That's why all of us got respect. We will say, well, why would a child have a respect that was born? Because they were born into what? Sin. So you was born through a nature, so you was born with a what? Sinful nature. So when you see your child resisting and rebelling, just know that that's a part of their nature. And that nature came from something. So now back to the tree. Let's read the scripture. Somebody say Psalms 1. Everybody listen to this verse real quick. Everybody. We're happy. You know it? Elder Bill said he wants to quote. Come on, y'all. Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this video? What does that mean? All right. Right there, failed grade, 2 hours, no test. Yo, I'm not playing with y'all no more. I'm going to save your life, whether you want to save it or not. Because the Bible says, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. And we got children, y'all, that don't know God's word and don't think they do. And somehow we don't become okay with it as long as they get good worldly education, good grades, and get a job. Because a job has become, they only know that because that's all our problem. I gotta pay some bills. So our kids grow up with a thinking all they gotta do is what? Pay some bills, get a job, pay some bills. Now everybody running around to do what? Pay some bills. Heck, I'm even tired of church because every pastor, every person in church just want to become something with a big ministry so they can do what? Pay some bills. Why grow big to get a big car and a big house when you just want to grow to have bills? All it is for bills, you live in a bigger house than me. You know what your bigger house is? It's just a bigger bill. Your Jordans, my Pumas, bigger bill. Your next iPhone, your next you don't enjoy, guess what? If you ain't owning the company, you paying for the bill. Somebody said bigger bill. Bigger TV, bigger bill. Bigger car, bigger gas bill. Insurance bill, everything is a bigger bill. And I'm not going to say, not because you're living in America, you was only doing what the Romans do. And somehow Rome is telling you you should not and you cannot not do this. And as soon as somebody detached themselves from the Roman way, Rome will make us call them crazy. Well, why he gave up all of that money? So he must be losing his mind. He must be having a bad problem in life. Something's going wrong with him. Because he detached himself from a system. I want to hear it from everybody. I'm reading from everybody. I want you to hear this from everybody. Right now, man, I was trying to get the meter. So both said the King James, and they both said the King James without looking at it on paper. That means, you know what? They took the text from memory. They took the text from memory. Go ahead, give me verse 2. He shall be firmly planted and fed by streams of water. Everybody, let me see the tree. Now, you got a tree, and that tree should represent 4 different streams that's God's system. God's system is he built a garden, and he planted that garden in the middle of an area, and then he said, I'm going to have 4 streams coming into it to take this. That garden is where he placed us, for us to dwell with him. Now, dwelling with God means that I should be, to some degree, righteous. Let's not skip the verse, because verse 2 says, first, I'm not sitting in the seat of sinners. Some of y'all, your problem is right here, you know why we struggling so hard with our kids? And I got to pray about this as well. I got 3. I ain't by myself. I got 3 kids, and I got to make sure my kids, and as much as they love people, they don't just want to start hanging out with sinners. Right? How do I know? How would you know if your children hanging out with sinners? They're doing things you didn't teach them. That is not the way. We don't do that. Where did you get that from? In my house, the Lachey, we don't do that. Now, I can tell my girls they don't do something because I say your mama don't do it. If your mama don't do that, what? Why would I expect you to do that? My son say what? We the what? And if we the Johns, that means what? We do what? The Johns do. See, some people hear that stuff, man, and y'all think that stuff is foreign. But as Christians, we preach the gospel that Jesus even said. I only do what my Father do. I only say what my Father said. Why do we think that's so foreign as we for our kids to mimic or be like us? Because parents brought into the lie. Let your child go out and find out who they are. What the Hades do you mean? Let my child go find out who they are that I created. You didn't make my child in a lab and then gave it to me. Ain't no stork drop nothing off over here and have instructions say, now let them be whatever they want to be. How? Somebody say how? In the text, if we do believe it. Somebody say raise them. Raise them. Now, this was a picture of your child, right? And that was your child being the tree. I would have to ask you, what are all of the things you doing to help grow that tree? So I'm feeding it. I got food. I'm going to the grocery store. I got $300 a month grocery bill. Great. Now, your word of God can simply be the word of God. Because you gotta understand something. Everybody don't go by the word of God. Some people go by, you know what I'm saying, what I used to when I was younger. I used to serve. The first thing I looked at every morning was my horoscope. Right? So horoscope wasn't a religion, but it was something I looked at that I wanted to believe in that was able to tell me how I was supposed to feel today. Right? I went through this whole month, right? Happy birthday, happy birthday. Everybody's saying, this is the talk of the world, and the world is crazy. Right? The world is crazy. Happy birthday, oh Bishop, happy birthday, happy birthday. Ooh, you a Libra. How you gonna call me Bishop and then define me as a Libra? If it's the same amount. Ooh, you a Libra. This is Libra month. You see that right now? I'm like, listen. I get where you go. I get where you go. But I don't remember the last time I woke up in the morning and read what my horoscope said about me. I don't live or define my life by what some psychic is out there writing about a group of people who were born at the same time. Y'all heard what I just said? A group of people who were born at the same time, we all supposed to be feeling just like this. And then you're going to also say, if you was born at this time, you don't get along with people who was born at this time. Don't you marry these type of people. And those type of people right there, Now, who are y'all live by that? But y'all do know so many people. You got people that know more about horoscopes than they do the word of God. Don't say it. Say all of our trees they can say. All of our trees and say, and he did not fruit. All right, I've become convinced that I'm gonna live that way and be convinced of that. Hey, we ain't the same tree. That means we won't have the same fruit. Right? I'm gonna judge this tree by its what? And I'm gonna judge its fruit by what? Seeds it. Okay? So on that purpose, the Bible, I want to hurry up and read something. I want to get y'all something real quick. Did you read verse 3? Let me read. And he will be like a tree. Somebody say like a tree. Firmly planted. All right. If you righteous, you ain't hanging out or sitting in the seat of the wicked, you know what I'm saying? You live your life according to the word of God. If those things that happen, then you can say this. Stop making people, you know what I'm saying, trees who are living unlike what the word says. First of all, stop it. We take people who we just care about, we love, and they nice, and then we declare this third verse over them. So you mean tell me I can sing the freedom of the soul? Right? Oh, stop that. Stop telling me that you know that, John 9. He'll make you like a tree firmly planted. And you'll be saved by streams of water, which yields its fruit in its season. Its leaves do not wither. And in whatever he does, he prospers and comes to maturity. This right here is a problem that I have because you know what? A lot of people are going to be upset. I believe all of us are going to come into our season at our time, right? Because everybody's not getting fed equally the same. I got plants in my house and they all don't get fed the same equal amount of water because we're not measuring it. We're pouring it. Right? Yeah. Right? So if I poured it all, if I poured a cup, same amount, and gave each one the same amount of water, I should have been at that moment expect what? The same amount of growth. So say everybody's not getting the same amount of water. Everybody's not getting the same amount. Oh, give me a mark. Give me a mark. Real quick. Give me a mark real quick. Just came to me. Listen. See, I'm about to clear out some of y'all streams have been being dammed up. Here lies the problem. So I'm gonna mark on mine. Y'all don't have to mark yours away. First, I'm gonna say God slash church, right? I'm gonna say family, school, work. That's my goal, right? See, and this, I don't get fed. Social media is not a part of that. So we got some people that see social media, right? News. So it might take the place of one of those other things. So when you allow something to come into one of those areas of your life, it starts to create a dam, right? It's almost like a clogged artery that makes it hard for blood to get there or air. So you feel my picture? On my picture where it says family, where you have dysfunction, chaos, bad relationships, things go wrong, stuff starts to happen. Those things start to do what? Clog up the family artery that's supposed to what? Feed you. So now when you meet a person who got a clogged up family artery, and now you hook up with them to try to become family, their fruit isn't as juicy or big or edible, right? Because they made no commitment, but they may struggle with family because they had clogged family arteries. So they didn't get fed the water for the tree to grow the fruit of family. And it's not getting a complete what? It's not getting a complete portion. So now they got a heavy stream of work. They got a heavy stream of work with a poor stream of family, and you wonder why they ain't never home with you. Right. They don't think they working themselves to death because they bury a whole lot of work fruit. We buying cars, we going on trips, we able to do all of that. But what does the family look like? It's something because somewhere there's a what? And you know the problem with the church? The church always want to deal with the fruit. We want to deal with what's falling off the tree versus dealing with what's feeding. Yeah. Rather than going out here with a rake, we might need to go out here with shovels to unclog versus rake up mess. Right. We spending all our time raking up bad fruit, calling ourselves helping people. Well, we need to take a shovel to some areas in their life and say, you don't think that way. You don't be acting that way with each other. Move some of that stuff. Clear some of that stuff out. And when a flow comes in that you ain't never felt before, just receive it. Because now you got to get a proper balance. Let's read this next verse. Jeremiah 17. Put that on this. Jeremiah 17:7. I'm going to read it just for J R 17. 17. We're going to start with verse 7 and verse 8. Jeremiah 17, verse 7 and 8. I'm going to read it real quick. It says this: blessed with spiritual security. So I say, I got some security. Blessed with spiritual security. Somebody say, I don't walk around with it. I'm good. But there was a time when I didn't always have spiritual security, so I had to carry, protection. I walked around with protection because I felt like I needed to do what? Protect myself. So we got any people It's going to come the same way. But so listen, read the text and hear the text from it. Spiritual what? Security. Flesh, the spiritual security is the man who what? Believes and trusts and relies on the Lord. You want spiritual security? You're going to have to do what? Believe, trust, and rely on the Lord. See, stop trying to give people spiritual security by you being in their life. Because when you leave, they're going to feel safety again. I don't provide you spiritual security. Your belief, what else? Your trust, and you're relying on Him to do that. So often, man, people get mad at me in my life because they be like, well, why Pastor and First Lady ain't helping y'all out? Why they not helping y'all? Because we done already led you and taught you how to get security. We done showed you already how to get security. Somewhere in there, you ain't stop believing in us. You stop believing in who? Him. I promise all of y'all this. The day you got shaky about where you were, you stopped believing in God. You stopped trusting Him. You took on something and you didn't think God can handle it. Don't you dare blame your church. It was not us. It was not the ministry you went to. You stepped out on faith. You were walking on water. You wanted to be a big dog and run with the big dogs. And you out there, ooh, me and God, look at me, I'm good. I bought me a house. I got me a car. I'm dating. Ooh, I'm good. And guess what? You took your eye off God. But now you're looking at you. And you're looking at the people next to you. You're looking at what you got. And next minute you're wondering why there's water at your knees and say, wait a minute, what happened? And now you think walking faster gets you out of the water. And now you're at the waist. So you're thinking, because you stop looking and trusting Him. So when you take your eyes off God and you find yourself in a situation, and yes, John, I'm talking to me too. Whenever I think, I take my eyes off Him. But if I put my eyes on Him and get them off everybody else, I'm standing secure and safe. But I'm going to tell you what I have found out. When I take my eyes on people and things and keep my eyes on God, people and things get mad because I ain't focusing on them. So why ain't he right? Why what? You better follow me as I follow Christ. We in this type of walk where you keep your eyes on the back of my head, and I'm going to keep my eyes on Him. When I move, you move. Like that. I'm supposed to be looking at where we're going, not seeing if you're still with me. We used to teach those messages. There was a man that was going to fight some Philistines, and his armor bearer said, hey, dude, just turn around and go. I'm with you. He's like, I mean, I'm going to start hearing you no more. I'm with you. I'm following you. Where you step, I'm a step. Where you move, I'm a move. But we don't see the enemy of creep in and see the church culture, and we stop making disciples. Don't follow your pastor. Don't follow him. They just a man. Listen, you got all of these people coming to church, and nobody following nobody. The problem here. Let me say. Rest with spiritual security. I didn't get no in that. Rest with spiritual security is the man who believes, trusts, and relies on the Lord, and whose hope, like in my hope, and confident expectation. Listen, with my hope, my expectation, with confidence that I'm getting, is in the Lord. Y'all know what that looks like. God, that's it. You got some coming in there with that? You expect you wait for it? Wait for it? You looking for it? Take you to a time for it? Yes, you did. Don't. So I told you. Why do I have to tell you what time it is? Because you got to hope for it. And when you hope for something, you got to confidence in it, you start doing what? be there, he's like, all right, for a minute, I know it's going to come. I know what's going on. I know it's coming. So you're like, so you start expecting. God wants you to have that type of expectation in Him. It does. It does. He does. He wants you to have that expectation in Him. Right? That type of trust in Him. He wants you to trust in Him. He's like, yo, because I paid for it. Okay, but you paid for it. Mommy ordered it. You went to work with daddy to get the money. So now listen, and that's how a system was called home. That's what y'all like. All of us live by that. See, look, most of us can't do that with God. You know, I got up that morning. What did I do? I went to work. I worked the job. I did what they asked. I came home. I did it a certain amount of time. So I should be getting what? Now, you guess what you do? Guess what you do with that type of hope? You get credit off that type of hope. I'll pay you Friday. I'll get that to you next week. Oh, I can go get this right now because guess what? I got a system that I've worked and some hope that I've been working with an expectation. If I did this, I did that, I'm going to get this. And guess how much stuff you get in your hope? That's what the Bible says. Hope what? Your third makes the heart sick. As soon as y'all ain't get that money, but you know that bill is out there, how do y'all get sick because now you got bills to pay? Or depression. Somebody say depression. Because you got to hope that's deferred. Hope deferred makes stuff. Clogged up. I know I had some streams, but it's not producing for you. And now your tree getting sick. And your tree not bearing fruit. Because it's sick. Let's finish this text. Let's finish. You will be nourished like a tree planted by water, right? That does what? Spreads out. That's why I have those trees on there with what? All those trees got what? Roots. Listen to the text, right? It says, shall be spread out, right? Goes up on by the river, right? And will not fear the what? When it comes. Come on, I got some roots. Growing forth some more. Right? Now this is reality. Right? You gotta have some roots growing forth some water. Right? Your act today of coming to church is just a root in your family. You know that? I go to church because that's a root. Going forward where I know some water is. So that when the heat comes, guess what? I go to work every day, but you got roots going where? To a job. So that, you know what I'm saying? When the family comes, I go to work. They need, so I say need. So I got, where are all your roots going right now? See, I go to my mom's house, and they tell my all the time. I go say, when my dad was alive, I used to say, go take care of the bank. Because you can't get nothing from the bank if you ain't put nothing in the bank. You gotta have roots at the bank. So you gotta grow some roots in family so that if you ever get in some trouble, you got some family that can do what? Help you out. So if you ever get hot, we good. So I got roots going to the family. I got roots going to the church. I got roots going to work. And I got some roots going to my friends. So you got to keep some friends around you. Have to take care of your friends. Because when you take care of your friends, guess what? They're going to take care of you. But you got to have some roots going to it. If we ain't connected, you at your house when they come. Don't worry. They sit there waiting for you to come back. Take your husband. I'm gonna with my cup, and I'm gonna guess what? I'm gonna dip in your thing with my cup when you come back. And we friends, right? Cheers. We good. But you don't walk all the way to the west. You don't put your way down there. You had to carry it back when you don't drip out. You are stressing yourself out, not because you gotta take care of kids, but you got all them people back over there that they took. I think drip their water out, so they're gonna need someone to get back. And you stressing because you got grown folks with their own buckets waiting for you to come back to fill theirs up. I can't drip out none of this water. I got friends who need it. I can't drip none of my water out. My arms have shit together. Because I'm righteous. I'm righteous before God, and God knows I'm righteous. That's why I keep going to get some water. But you don't make righteousness carrying water to people. You don't make righteousness in your life carrying water to people. Versus showing them where the well is. You don't need no more. Now we need to put sentences together. And the problem with that, we call that our form of righteousness. And that's not it at all. That's not it at all. It says they will flourish and be what? That's that's right. But it reads will be green and what? Moist. Right? In the heat, y'all, I am still green and moist. I am constantly hydrated. Right? I'm constantly hydrated. Listen, we got a hydration test with my dog, right? You go out and you grab their skin and you pull it, and it should just pop right back down. But if I pull your skin and it's still there and then it dissolves slow, oh, you dehydrated. You're not getting the proper, you know what I'm saying, nourishment. So I'm not getting that to a lot of people in their hands. My wife will pick their hand. Yes, right? So I got my hand right, I pull that shit up. Right there, there's drop. There you go. There's drop right there. Put that shit up there. Now see, some of my skin here. Don't y'all let me know. Okay, my fingers. Oh, hey, my fingers in the house. They get good. They get good. But I got one for my fingers. My fingers are in the back. My fingers are in the back. And they would not be what? Listen, you should not be anxious and concerned in a year of drought, nor stop what? Their yield. Hey, always tap to the carpet on that one right there. Yo, I get it. Yo, it's kind of hard on you. You supposed to be bearing some fruit. You righteous. You righteous. And she was calm. I'm like, oh, God, how that never happened to people? She went to the doctor. Went to the doctor, she had surgery on her eye. Doctor took care of her eye, got everything back to normal. And when she came out, right, she's telling you to put her under. She's coming out. But when she was coming out, right, the doctor rolled her out. There was another lady down there just screaming. Sounded like she was in pain. Hollering. Hollering. I heard it. Well, I ain't thinking about going to their hands, so I'm worried about my money, right? But my baby sits up in her bed. She sits up in her bed, half drunk. Somebody, somebody, somebody see about her. Tell her. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Baby, you all right? Yeah. Somebody tell her. I'm like, she needs help. You sit back down. She just had surgery. Bearing fruit. Thinking about somebody else. Yo, that is real life. I told y'all I witnessed. I didn't think it was I didn't preach it. But my dad was there. I'm sure we gonna lose my dad so Sunday. He coming to church with a chemo bag strapped around him, working, going to church. Chemo bag, right? On him ushering. Like, how you still ushering? And we got people who can't come to church with a headache. Now, see, some people will say, well, what example you want me to use that should be viewed very true at some fucking time? So what is your hardest time of life that you still had to bear fruit? And when you find that time of your life when you had to bear fruit at the hardest time, I want you to look on your screen and say, what was still feeding me that made that possible? What was still flowing in my life consistently that when I was going through my hardest time, I still had something to do, right? Because something had to be flowing if you had fruit to give. Something had to still be strong, had a strong current if you still had fruit to give. Can you see that? I want you to see that. That meant that I always still had something flowing. Even though there was a hard time, there was a stream, there was something coming from somewhere in my life that I still bore fruit at a hard time. So the Bible said I should. I'm going to do this last second. Psalms 92. Psalms 92, verse 12. Psalms 92, verse 12. Psalms 92, verse 12. Read right there. The righteous will flourish. Y'all heard that? Somebody say the righteous will flourish. Somebody say, I'm going to flourish. Somebody say, I'm going to flourish. Everybody ain't said it yet. I'm going to flourish. Somebody say, listen, I'm being fed. I got streams. I'm going to flourish. I'm going to flourish. I got streams. I got stuff, right? I got things that are connected. Another thing is, I love how Marcus is looking at. When I was growing up, Mother Mary, when I made this out, right? When I made this out, I thought about when I was young growing up, and I said, well, what was my different things to you when I was younger? When I was a little kid, when I was younger, what was feeding me was, I remember every time my dad, or I had to go with my dad, or I was jumping in my house, I used to love go my uncle's pop house. Every time I went to my uncle's pop house, he had in his house this little wooden axe that he would always get. He would try to hide it up on the shelf, and I climbed the shelf to get that axe. I love that axe, right? But he always had dogs, right? And for me in my life, at that time, that was feeding me as a young kid. I love dogs. So he kept a dog. He kept a dog. He's always ready to go get his dog and then take him for a walk. And I see a little boy, right, walking big dog. He had big dogs too. He had a little dog, right? He had big dogs. And every time I went to Pop House, I take the dog for a walk. So I remember that. I said, yo, that's crazy. Right? I had an uncle who always let me get the dog. Go to the hospital, let me walk his dog. Right? But then I had my church, right? And I said, my uncle went to that church. So every time I went to church and I fell asleep in church, right? I would wake up and Uncle Pop would always go in his pocket and give me some change. And there was a corner store down at the corner, and all the time I just change the Pop in the corner store. So I was always excited to go to church, right? But it wasn't just the Pop. So my pastor, right? My pastor, Mitchell wasn't the first pastor. My pastor, Reverend Carey, the first one. I thought it was because I was dating his friends a lot, right? But now he knew that I was pitching, worrying and stuff, and he shared stuff with me. And this stuff and all that. But I used to go get fed. So I had Pop outside the church. I had the church, right? And then I had football coaches that would feed. So I was looking at all of the different areas that said in my life that was streams that was feeding my growth. And then the other one was my godmother. My godmother kept me clean. Every time I went to my godmother's house, she was on Hillside Avenue. I was a block away from Jamaica Avenue where all of the stores were. So I would walk to her house and take the bus to her house, and she would always give me and my godmother some money. We kept on a nice bomber, the weed, and the sleepers. We stayed fresh. So I had things that kept feeding me. Do y'all remember the stuff that said like that? I remember the people, the things that you know that you. Now that happened when I got older, because when I got in ministry, I had an Elder Kimball. I had a Beulah. I had different things. I had Elder Cunningham. I had different things that fed me, to help my spiritual growth. That I was able to bear fruit. You gotta write down these things next to your area and say, what's feeding you? What did feed you? And what's feeding you now? What are those streams that fed you or feeding you now? And keep your roots in them. Erica, she invited me. Watching me go, Erica had roots in somebody who they came out the roots of fruit, the evidence of what they said. She became this because she was connected to us, and now look, she was being fed and nourished by it. This is not just a regular sheet, man. Make this something that you use and read the scriptures around it and say, God, I accept this for my life. I'm righteous. I'm supposed to be being blessed. These things are supposed to be blessing me. Jeremiah. Psalms 92, verse 12. That's what I told you. Psalms 92, verse 12. They will grow like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of the Lord. They will flourish in the courts of our God. Growing in grace, they will still thrive and bear fruit and prosper in old age. I told you we had to get our finish in there. They shall do what again? Prosper in old age. In old age. You know what you still thrive and bear fruit. Thriving and bearing fruit. They will flourish and be vital and fresh, rich in trust and love and continuance. They are living our declare that the Lord is upright and faithful. His promises. He is our God. And there is no unrighteousness. Got that? I was going to read that. I said on your label, read that and say, hey, this is us. This is me. This is that tree guy. This tree man has been here for years. Trees that some of the trees you're looking at take hundreds of years. listen to me. I'm just going to fall. Get your car out, didn't me? Still bad. Look. I'm going to give you all the points. I hear that? Plants that's grown by water are easily, too many of us are uprooted from sources, and it's hard to be sustained. Society's goal is to uproot you from your source, or it can become your source. And when it becomes your source, it can control when you get it, how you get it, and even if you get it. Society's goal is to separate us, to plug us from your source, so that they can become the source. To do what? Supply your needs, determine what you get, when you get it, or even if you get it. God is the one that planted you. God knows He planted you where He wanted you to be at. He planted you to put rivers around you. God planted you in that family. God planted you in that church. You were planted in those environments where God said, I'm going to keep you there. Starting with the four. I can shade, right, from you, and I can eat. You can provide. Jesus walked up on a fig tree that had leaves, no fruit, and was like, hey, right now, I'm gonna come back. Let nothing be on this tree. No, we supposed to bear fruit. And where others can get shade, or they can get nourishment. But the first thing I said was, if you are like this, and this happens to you, you will be strong and sturdy. If those four things in your life, whatever you wrote down is working and you will see that you are strong and sturdy. And if they're not, and you see one of them is not, that's where we're going to put the area of work at. Hear that, right? I want to be what? Strong and what? Maintain good roots and a foundation. You got water coming, you'll maintain some good roots that can help you have a good foundation. This is stability. I need some water for my roots to be strong. Hallelujah. Free. And consistently bearing fruit. You want water so that you are consistently bearing fruit. He expects me to respect the next because education is planted. And allow my roots. See, this is the part of where most of us are hurting. Right? You gotta let your roots grow to the things where the water is. You allow the water to flow. But your roots, water to your water. Your roots want to be there. how he does. He started this thing by he created a garden. It says in that garden, he placed trees that bear fruit. And then in that garden, he said there's a water surrounding the garden. And then he allowed four streams, little streams, to come to the garden. So you read this from the Amplified Bible, understand that those streams were supporting a whole lot of different valuable things. Gold, minerals, all these, like the garden was being supplied with food, right? That made the garden valuable. I heard that. God is trying to place you where streams are coming in to show how valuable you are there. You have value because the streams that are pouring in, they know what like every person that has been in their life, they say, I know what I gave to her. I know what I was pouring into her. When I see her today, I see the value because they know who they were pouring. They know what they were giving, which makes you valuable. How can I ever think I'm junk? And I had a Apostle Long story. I had a Elder Kilman story. I had, come on, man, I can go down the line of people and things that I knew that was pouring into my life for me to become. How can I ever think I'm junk? How could you think you're junk? And you had all of that poured into your life. All of this time. So you got fruit. And you bear. You got to do some more research. Amen. That's all. Love y'all. Online folks. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Listen, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. There's going to be a part 2. I want to make sure that we get this, and I want you to work your thoughts. So, listen, go back and take a little diagram, write it all up, and say, I want you to look like. Your diagram should look like this when you done. It should look like that. You got scriptures, you got words, you got things that you can learn on. Right? I wasn't able to write it, but I'm going back and I'm going to write it. We love y'all, man. We're out of here. John, what do you like? We're going to go. We're going to get out of here. We believe it.